When you walk heavily with spirit, it is so easy to walk in the spiritual, but sometimes you may have a challenge with this human experience, with the challenges that we face. But I feel like the issue is because sometimes we have a hard time accepting truth. We can accept truth in spirit, we can tell other people truth, but it's hard receiving our truth. And I think it's because you know that you have the wisdom and the knowledge that you need to walk in your truth. And that within itself is a level of responsibility and a level of accountability you should have on yourself. So if I'm talking to you, a lot of you are intuitives, are readers, are psychics, are mediums, or maybe you just live a regular life, but you're consistently tapped into your intuition. You automatically know something and boom, it's correct. Having that level of accountability, requires you to utilize your senses and your resources to accept your truths and walk it out. That does not mean that you will not make mistakes. That does not mean you know everything. That does not mean that you do not give yourself grace because we make mistakes. But you know what you have to do to get out of your situation. But sometimes we hide from the truth when we know that truth will set us free, right? So in making this next step in this next phase of your life, allow yourself to ease into that truth. Just because you know the answer and you know what you need to do, or you know how to get through a certain situation, and for some reason I'm hearing give other people grace, because a lot of times because we know their truth, a lot of times because we know what we would do in the situation, or we know what is necessary to clear things up for them, that does not mean that it's their truth, because they have to walk their own path. But back on schedule, ease into your truth. Allow yourself to process it and marinate it. Don't expect because you automatically know that you need to go ahead and just do it right away. Ease into it. Lay your ducks in a row to make the decisions, to lead the circumstances, the relationships, to become a different version of yourself, because you deserve that. When you came here in spirit to become a human, the whole part of the process was to experience emotions high and low, to allow yourself to feel and be within this present moment. Because if you were not here on earth school to learn your lesson, you would already be in the spiritual realm, or maybe you would be something else. But I'm sure that you came here to help raise the vibration of earth. So as you move through your pain, move through that knowing, that internal wisdom that may require you to be accountable, that you're uncomfortable with, you will use your story to help other people move through that same thing. So embrace and be present in your journey and your process, and just allow yourself to be just human, truly who you are, authentically yourself. So love y'all. See you later, and be patient.